Conclusion of an irreducibly complex system is what Michael Behe takes, because he wrote the book on this, and here's what he says. He says the result of these cumulative efforts to investigate the cell, to investigate life at the molecular level, is a loud, clear, piercing cry of design. The result is so unambiguous and so significant that it must be ranked as one of the greatest achievements in the history of science. The discovery rivals those of Newton and Einstein. William Dembski makes the point that the irreducible complexity argument on steroids is the origin of life. Because for the origin of life, you need a cell, you need DNA, you need RNA, and you need proteins. And all four of those things need one another. They have to all be there together to have any of them in a living thing. DNA needs RNA, RNA needs DNA, a cell needs both of them, proteins need, they all go together. It's a classic chicken and egg problem. I mean, that's the irreducible complex problem on steroids. That's why even Dawkins will just speculate on the beginning, the origin of life. But then when you look at how life functions here, and you're trying to reverse engineer things, interesting word, reverse engineer, right? This stuff's engineered. You're trying to figure out how is it put together by randomness. I think ultimately it's futile to try and figure that out because it doesn't appear to be put together by randomness. Now, by the way, before we go into the fossil record, last thing. Can you continue to look for a natural cause for life? Yeah, you can continue to look for it if you want to. But when does a question become closed? At what point do you finally say, look, we've been looking long enough. When are we going to finally say information doesn't appear to have any natural cause? Natural forces, all the natural forces we know just create repetitive things over and over again. When are we going to finally admit that there's got to be intelligence introduced somewhere, somehow, in this process?